Hello and welcome to the Mystical Stories Pavilion, Mysteries, Enigmatic Answers Beyond Miracles. In this episode, we'll take you on a journey into a fascinating story titled Mysterious Lights and the Energy of the Spirit. In a world full of mysteries and unexplained phenomena, humans often encounter occurrences that go beyond the realm of the ordinary, defying clear scientific explanation. One such phenomenon is the appearance of mysterious lights that emerge unexpectedly, carrying an aura of energy that fascinates and puzzles those who witness them. This article explores these mysterious lights through personal encounters that evoke both awe and fear, as well as accounts shared by others at a learning center. We will delve into possible explanations based on Buddhist teachings, linking the lights to spiritual energy, the cycle of karma, and the belief in the serpent-like Naga beings. The appearance of these lights may not simply be a natural occurrence, but could reflect the lingering energies of spirits still bound to this world. Join us in uncovering the deeper meaning and potential answers behind these elusive phenomena, while contemplating the spiritual energies that may permeate every dimension of life. One night, just before midnight, I prepared to go to bed after a long and exhausting day of work and travel. The night was cool and comfortable, so I left my window open to let in the fresh air. As I was about to drift off to sleep, I suddenly felt something strange at the foot of my bed. A small, round light floated in through the window, passing through the screen and into the room. It hovered right at the foot of my bed, glowing brightly in the otherwise pitch-dark room, creating an eerie and unsettling atmosphere. I shivered in fear, and instinctively thought of the Buddha's protection, quickly reciting a prayer in my mind to calm myself. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. I repeated the prayer over and over, my eyes warily watching the light. After a few moments, the light slowly faded away. Still trembling, I pulled the blanket tightly around myself and eventually fell asleep. The next morning, as I traveled to work, I remembered the previous day's event. While crossing the Chao Phraya River on a ferry, I had seen a corpse floating in the water, tangled in a clump of water hyacinths that passed right by me. I felt pity and sadness at the sight, but I didn't think much about it until the strange light appeared that night. It made me believe that the light might have been the spirit of the deceased, coming to seek merit. All I could think to do was recite a prayer to send it away. However, this was not the first time I had heard of strange lights. I recalled a time when I was at a youth training camp at a learning center. Behind the center was a pond used by local farmers to water their cassava fields. Many of the young people told me that they had seen mysterious lights floating up from the pond late at night, sometimes only one light, other times two or three. They floated into the air, sometimes close to the ground and sometimes rising into the trees behind the center. The children were both excited and scared when they told me these stories. I would laugh it off and say, "It's just the villagers out looking for frogs." Some of them weren't convinced, but no one could offer a clear explanation for what they had seen. These lights rising from the pond were not a one-time occurrence. Many generations of youths attending the training camp reported seeing them, especially on Buddhist holy days. The story of the Naga lights, said to rise from the Mekong River to honor the Buddha on the end of Buddhist Lent, made me wonder if these lights were connected to religious beliefs. Unlike the Naga lights, which rise from the Mekong and vanish into the sky, the lights at the center's pond floated in different directions, some across the ground, others into the trees. What exactly were these lights? Many tried to find an answer, but there was no clear explanation. When faced with the phenomenon of mysterious lights that cannot be immediately explained, I began to search for an explanation from something familiar: Buddhist principles. In the past, I had a conversation with Luangpo Samkyat Usebo regarding the small, round lights that appeared in photographs, often associated with the Jatukam Ramathep phenomenon. Many people believed these lights were simply dust reflecting off the camera lens. However, Luangpo suggested that the lights may not merely be dust, but rather spirits, energies strong enough to manifest in photographs. These lights could take different forms, whether round, angular, or other shapes. According to Buddhist teachings, the spirit, or citta, is a form of energy that does not dissolve with the body after death. A spirit that has not yet transcended the cycle of karma, or remains attached to samsara, may continue to wander in this world. Sometimes, it appears in the form of lights or energy that can be sensed. Luangpo further explained that these spirits can intermingle with dust particles, and the powerful energy of a spirit may draw these particles together to create a shape visible to us as a light. Additionally, in the Tipitaka, Book 20, the Buddha spoke of universes or realms that overlap in dimensions unseen by the naked eye. The Buddha said that within each universe, There are countless living beings, from the human world, to heavens, to the Brahma realms. This reflects the idea that the energy of the spirit and soul exists in various realms throughout the cosmos. In some aspects, Buddhist principles align with the belief in the energy of spirits, which can manifest or be recorded in the form of mysterious lights. The lights seen by the youth at the learning center, rising from the pond on holy nights, may be a sign of energy connected to religious beliefs or spirits that have not yet moved on to their appropriate realm. According to the legend of the Naga, the lights that rise from the Mekong River are said to be the lights of the Nagas, who emerged to worship the Buddha on the end of Buddhist Lent. This belief reflects the connection between spiritual energy and religion. The sighting of lights at the learning center may reflect the energy of spirits still wandering in that place, or it could be a natural phenomenon that we do not yet fully understand. In Buddhism, the spirit is a form of energy that continues to have influence even after the body has passed away. Therefore, the lights that are seen may be explained as energy from spirits that have not yet escaped the cycle of samsara. Conclusion. The phenomenon of the mysterious lights that I encountered has led me to reflect on the beliefs and explanations rooted in Buddhist teachings. Whether it be the concept of spiritual energy from souls that have not yet been reborn or the connection to the legend of the Naga, both interpretations carry profound meaning and offer an opportunity to consider the truth of all things and the hidden energies in nature. The sighting of the lights that night, or the reports from youths who saw lights floating up from the pond at the learning center, prompts us to question the phenomenon. These questions may not require definitive answers, as some events in this world cannot be explained with certainty or through science alone. In Buddhism, the concepts of karma and samsara reflect the cycle of the soul in various realms, and the belief in the Naga provides another lens through which to understand such perplexing occurrences. Although we cannot definitively confirm whether the lights are spirits yet to be reborn or energy from the Naga, what we can learn from these experiences is the importance of mindfulness and wisdom in perceiving the unknown. Whether encountering something inexplicable or supernatural, using mindfulness and insight to consider these events helps us transcend fear, doubt, or blind belief. In Buddhist practice, encountering the unseen or the unexplainable should serve as an opportunity to cultivate our minds and return to the contemplation of true dharma. The Buddha taught the middle path, where we are not attached to any extreme, whether it be believing in things that cannot be proven or rejecting what we do not understand. Ultimately, the sighting of these lights and the stories of spirits and Nagas may encourage us to reflect on dharma and live our lives with mindfulness, wisdom, and balance. In a world filled with complexity and uncertainty, a calm mind and a deep understanding of the nature of life will help us face the unknown with confidence, whether it be a natural phenomenon or a supernatural mystery. And that concludes our story of the mysterious lights and the energy of the spirit. If you don't want to miss out on more stories like this, with insightful explanations from Buddhist teachings, don't forget to hit the follow, like, and share buttons to support us. See you in the next episode. Goodbye for now.